11월 21일 9시 36분.
Unit 11. Music and famous paintings. Throughout history, there have been many periods of art. There was the Renaissance period many centuries ago. In addition, some other periods of art were the Realist period, the Impressionist period, and the Modern period. The art in each period looks different. However, many artists that painted in these periods shared a characteristic. They liked to depict music in their paintings. In 1630, the famous Dutch artist Rembrandt painted Saul and David. It shows David playing the harp while King Saul listens to him. In the picture, David's music is clearly having an effect on King Saul, as the king is wiping tears away from his eyes. Another famous painting with a musician in it is The Fifer. It was painted by Edouard Manet in 1866. It is a simple painting as it shows a young boy playing the fife, which is a kind of flute. In the 1900s, the Cubist style of art was popular for a while. It became popular mostly because of Pablo Picasso. He made the painting Three Musicians in 1921. It shows three musicians with their instruments. In 1913, Marc Chagall, who was also a Cubist artist, painted The Violinist. It depicts a man playing the violin with a small town in the background. These are just a few of the many paintings that show musicians with their instruments. For centuries, artists have been painting similar pictures, and they will likely continue doing that in the future.
Unit 12. The Farms of the Future. The world's population is currently more than 7 billion people. This number is rising steadily every year. Experts believe it will increase to 9 billion people by the year 2050. All of these people need to eat, but there is a big problem. The amount of land to be cultivated on the earth is not increasing. So people need to grow more food while using the same amount of land. Because of this problem, vertical farming has been invented. A vertical farm is like a greenhouse, yet there is an important difference. A greenhouse has one level. A vertical farm has many levels though. For instance, in Suwon, South Korea, there is a 3-story vertical farm. In nearby Yongin, there is a 7-story vertical farm. There are vertical farms in other countries too. Vertical farms have a number of advantages. People can grow food in them all year round. It does not matter how cold the weather is. Vertical farms are indoors, so the weather does not affect them at all. They also often use solar energy, so they do not rely on fossil fuels for energy. They can keep out harmful insects, other animals, and diseases too. Finally, vertical farms can greatly increase the amount of food that can be grown in a small area of land. Thanks to vertical farms, people in cities may start being able to grow their own crops. Vertical farms are just getting started, but they will be commonplace in the future.
Chapter 4. Unit 13. Just do it. Some people have sayings that they like to use a lot. They might say, always try hard. Be honest. or something similar. People frequently try to live their lives according to these sayings. These sayings are mottos. Mottos are short phrases that help explain people's beliefs. They are often inspirational statements. People remember their mottos to remind themselves to do their best at all times. People are not the only ones with mottos, though. Businesses, countries, and various groups have mottos as well. One of the most famous business mottos in the world is "Just do it." Nike, a company that makes shoes and other sporting goods, uses this motto. Apple Incorporated, the computer company, uses "Think Different" as its motto. Faster, higher, stronger is the motto of the Olympic Games. And "Be prepared" is the motto of the Boy Scouts. Lots of groups have mottos in English. Many times, though, mottos are in other languages. There are many mottos in the Latin language. This is especially true of the mottos of countries. The national motto of Canada is in Latin. It is "Amare usque admare." It means "from sea to sea." The national motto of the United States is in Latin too. It is "E pluribus unum." It means "from many, one."
Unit 14. The Secrets of Stars. Look up at the sky on a night without any clouds. You will likely see a large number of stars. Do you ever wonder about the light from these stars? There are many interesting facts about the light from stars. First of all, when you see a star, you are actually looking at the past. The reason is that the stars are very far away from Earth, so their light can take many years to reach Earth. The star Proxima Centauri is around 4 light years away from our solar system. So that means we are seeing light from the star that is 4 years old. Many other stars are thousands of light years away. The light we see from those stars is therefore thousands of years old. Look carefully at the stars in the sky. At first, they all seem to be the same. However, if you look a little more closely, you will notice that the stars are different colors. Some stars are yellow, others are white, and some are even red or blue. There are several reasons why stars are different colors. The most important reason has to do with their temperatures. Not all stars are the same temperature. Some are much hotter or cooler than others. Blue stars burn at very hot temperatures, while red stars burn at very cold temperatures.
Unit 15. For only good dreams. Many years before the Europeans ever discovered North America, there were already people living all over the continent. There were a large number of different tribes of people. These tribes had their own languages, customs, and cultures. One of the largest groups of Native Americans was the Ojibwe tribe. The people in this tribe lived in parts of both Canada and the United States. One important part of their culture was the dream catcher. The Ojibwe people knew that everyone dreamed. They also knew that dreams could be good and bad. They welcomed the good dreams, but wanted to prevent people from having bad dreams. For that reason, they invented the dream catcher. The dream catcher was a kind of talisman that the Ojibwe people believed could ward off bad dreams. There were many types of dream catchers. They were all based on a hoop design. The hoop was typically a twig of a willow tree that was bent into a circle. Then, the hoop was decorated with a variety of items. The people making them used feathers, beads, arrowheads, and other items that were important to them. Once the dream catcher was complete, it was hung over a person's bed. It would let the good dreams slide through while the person slept, but it kept the bad dreams out.
Unit 16. Helper or bystander. Imagine that you are driving down a road late at night. You look to the side of the road and see that a car has crashed. There are people in the car, and they seem to be hurt. What will you do in that situation? Will you ignore the people and keep driving? Or will you stop your car and try to help the people? In the past, most people would not even have thought about it. They would have instantly stopped to help the injured individuals. But people's behavior has changed nowadays. Lots of people are unwilling to offer assistance. The reason is that some rescuers injured the people they were trying to save even worse. So the injured people sued their would-be rescuers. In some cases, the rescuers had to pay large amounts of money just for trying to help people. Many individuals do not want to get sued for being nice. These people therefore ignore others in need of assistance. Because so many people are afraid of lawsuits, a few countries have passed Good Samaritan laws. The story of the Good Samaritan comes from the Bible. It refers to a person who helped a stranger that had been robbed and beaten. Good Samaritan laws provide protection for people who try to assist others. Thanks to these laws, injured people are not allowed to sue anyone who tries to help them. In countries with Good Samaritan laws, people are no longer afraid to help out others.
Chapter 5. Unit 17. The Imjin War. Korea and Japan are historically enemies. They have fought several wars against each other in the past few centuries. One of these wars happened at the end of the 1500s. From 1592 to 1598, Korea and Japan fought the Imjin War. This was a war that took place on land and at sea. In the spring of 1592, the Japanese invaded the Korean mainland. At this time, Korea was ruled by the Joseon dynasty. The leader of Korea was King Sunjo. During the early days of the war, the Japanese captured Anya, which was the capital city of the Joseon dynasty. As a result, the king asked the Chinese Ming dynasty for assistance. While the Japanese were initially successful on land, they were less successful at sea. Korean Admiral Lee Sun-shin defeated the Japanese fleet many times. His victories helped prevent the Japanese from providing food and weapons for their forces on the Korean peninsula. Thanks to these victories, Korean land forces, along with soldiers from the Ming dynasty, were able to defeat the Japanese in several battles and got them to leave the peninsula. From 1593 to 1597, there was a ceasefire. However, in 1597, the Japanese again invaded Korea. This time, the most important battles took place at sea. Despite having much fewer ships, Admiral Lee's fleet destroyed hundreds of Japanese ships in several battles. This caused the Japanese to depart Korea and to abandon their hopes of defeating the country.
Unit 18. Basic geometry. In geometry, the study of lines is very important. A line extends infinitely in any direction. In addition, it has no width, and it has no start point or end point. There are also an infinite number of points on a line. It is possible to make a section on a line by marking 2 points and then connecting them. This is called a line segment. There are different kinds of lines. A horizontal line moves to the left and right. It never changes its height, so it does not hit the ground. A vertical line moves up and down. It never changes its direction, so it does not move to the left or right. Sometimes there are two lines that go in the same direction. The distance between these two lines never changes, so these lines never touch one another. These are known as parallel lines. On the other hand, two lines may cross paths. Anytime two lines meet one another, they are called intersecting lines. If the intersection of two lines creates a right angle, then these are perpendicular lines. Some lines move in one direction and then change by moving in another direction. Lines that repeatedly change direction are called zigzag lines. Not all lines are straight. For example, a curved line looks like a part of a circle.
Unit 19. Various musical instruments. Most people are familiar with common musical instruments, such as the flute, clarinet, violin, trumpet, trombone, and drums. But there are many other instruments that people play around the world. People play percussion instruments by striking them with their hands or sticks. In Kenya, people play the Ngoma drums. They make the drums with wood and cowskin. The dola is a double-sided drum that people in India and Nepal play. In Puerto Rico, musicians play the bomba, a drum with a cover made of goatskin. Wind instruments are ones that you have to blow in or on to get them to make noise. During the 2010 World Cup, people around the world became familiar with the vuvuzela. It is a South African musical instrument. This long horn produces a low sound. Another wind instrument is the bagpipe. It is from Scotland. It is a reed instrument that makes a distinctive sound. Around the world, there are also many kinds of stringed instruments. They have strings that musicians pluck with their fingers or a bow to make music. The banjo is an American instrument that is similar to the guitar. In China, people play the erhu. It is an instrument similar to a fiddle with only 2 strings. Many people in Russia play the balalaika. It is commonly used to play folk music. The lyre is an instrument that was created during the time of ancient Greece. It is still used today to play music in Greece.
Unit 20. Is early education effective? In the past, most children started school at the age of 6 or 7. Recently, though, some parents are sending their children as young as 3 and 4 to preschool. This is called early childhood education. Many people support it, but lots of others are against it. The supporters of early childhood education give many reasons why they like it. Firstly, they claim that children learn a lot by attending preschool at an early age. For instance, young children can learn to read, to do math, and to do other skills. This knowledge helps them when they start elementary school. They also get to spend time with other young children at preschool. That helps them improve their social skills. According to studies, these children make friends more easily and cause fewer problems at school. Opponents of early childhood education have many reasons for being against it. First of all, they say children who are 3 and 4 years old do not belong in a school environment. Instead, they should be home with their parents. According to them, young children are not ready to sit at desks and to be taught like they are in elementary school. They believe it is better for young children to enjoy themselves. They can do that by staying home and playing. Opponents also think that many preschools are unhealthy environments for young children. They often get exposed to many illnesses, so young children at preschools frequently get sick.